I don't ever get tired of watching that sunrise. I've seen it a lot of times now, and it's one of my favorite things about living here. Anyway, it's early. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I've been up for about almost 2 hours getting ready today to get the gravel put in for our driveway and a little parking pad over here. So we were able to do this this pad for the barn. We moved a bunch of dirt from over here to over there, leveled this all out, and graded the area between the containers. Did that in about 7 hours yesterday, plus a bunch of other random little things like with the driveway that we had to have prepped before we could get any stone. So I don't know how much stone it'll take. A lot. We've ordered 10 truckloads. And I hope that covers it, but maybe not. We want to do down here by our gate, it gets really muddy when it rains. But I also have to gravel this, and we're guessing this will take 3 or 4 dump truck fulls just to cover this. So there's a lot of rock. I did get the permanent power lines run yesterday, at least the conduit for it. So you can see our little temporary power over to everything over there. Just extension cords. And then we ran this in the ground. Originally we had gone to the pole, thinking that's where we were supposed to go. So this is the barn pad. It's almost the size of the barn. The barn is going to be about 15 feet away from the container, so there's going to be a walkway between the two. There's going to be a big rain catchment system in there eventually, and a propane tank, big propane tank for the barn and generator and all that kind of stuff for emergencies. But we do have grid power here. So in terms of like doing things by yourself or hiring people to do it, I'm a real big do-it-yourself guy, and I can do a lot of things myself. But there's a speed issue. If you've never done it before, there's a high learning curve on getting any kind of speed. So it's a lot less expensive for you to pay somebody a couple $100s just to do it because of how fast they are. What you're paying for is the expertise. This barn, I want to be here longer than I live, so I'm going to do it right. It's a little more expensive, but I'm going to do it right. I don't want to wake up 5 years from now and go, man, I hate this. I wish that we would have done this differently. At that point, it's too late, and I got to live with it the rest of my life. So I want this thing to outlast me, and that's the way I'm going about building it. So that's kind of my long little ramble about what we're doing and why we're doing it right now. I've got to go dig a trench before it gets too hot. The high today is 90 and it's 65 right now, so I'm going to enjoy the 65 while I can. I hope you enjoy this series that we're doing. It might be a little while before I get the next one up, but we'll get them up there. I just threw these pipes up here with the Mini X, which is very helpful. These are just pipes I found on the property. Not sure what they are originally for, but they're long. They've been sitting on the ground, so they're really nasty. But I'm going to spread them out a little bit over this breezeway area and maybe put a tarp or something up there to make it a little bit better covered parking. But I couldn't lift that big one. I think that's 2 7/8. So hopefully covered parking. I don't have anything else that can make that span, so that is a good start and a good way to reuse something that I had for free. You're cute.
Thanks.
It's another end of an exhausting day. I'm exhausted. And we got all the gravel done. Look at that. It's all spread in here. It's starting to look first class now, instead of being a big mud hole. So we also got the grade done for the barn pad. You can see the little green orange cones that show the perimeter of it. This hill still needs to be removed and moved, and that will be done a different day, but our bobcat guy had to go on vacation, and since all the rain we've been having lately, we got pushed way back. So we're gonna be waiting for that to be done. And this side over here also needs to be graded, and I think a lot of that dirt is up from up here is gonna move down there. So I have these trenches open, and I'm going to finish up the plumbing and electrical lines that need to be all laid. There's only a few left. Somehow neglected to get enough 1-inch conduit, so I have to go back and buy several more. So everything out here is a long way apart, and I didn't buy enough conduit, so I'm going to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry for rambling there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, a thumbs up or a like would be appreciated. It really helps our channel, and any thoughts or suggestions about what we could do would be very much appreciated. And there's a sunset in paradise. Thanks for watching.